Hello guys and gals, welcome back to Doing Redneck Things Off Grid. It is Tuesday, August 12th, 2025. We are up to episode 162. Had lots going on. We got the new watt cycle batteries, the 51.2 volts installed. We had a little trouble with getting too much electricity coming in, so I had to drop a couple of solar panels to keep it under the parameters for the sun gold powered thing. So that was interesting, but we made it through today without kicking off the power, so I think we got her settled in. Anyway, let's get to it. We are 162. Oh yeah, welcome all you new subscribers. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to my crazy world. Well, mine and Leanne's crazy world, I guess you'd say. We're gonna try to do a garden video tomorrow. Tomorrow. We'll probably have to do it next Monday. So stay tuned for that. So, all right, let's get to it. Number one is from G-Bear. Why are they called ham radios? And how do you get ham from it so you can cook? Yeah, so you can cook it. You get ham from a ham radio, right? I don't know. I want to know. Why do they call them ham radios? I want to know. Good question, G-Bear. Okay, number two is one of mine. When do we start going to aquatic events? Events is not a $5 word. I don't know why I couldn't say it. Aquatics is probably a $2 word. And why are they calling them aquatic events instead of going to a swimming meet? It used to be called a swim meet. Anyway, and why did they stop calling it a pool, not a swimming pool? Now it's an aquatic center. What the heck? It's a pool. I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, we're going to the aquatic center. Like, what the hell is that? I don't know. This generation's crazy. Number three is from G-Bear. Why isn't there a pill to make your toenails stop growing? Why, do you ask? Well, let me tell you. Seems like every year the toenails get farther and farther away. So they need to invent a pill so we don't have to trim our toenails, because I guess the belly's going to get in the way and you can't reach them. That's number three. Number four. Isn't flying a kite, there you go and fly a kite, isn't that like fishing for birds? I want to know. Is flying a kite like fishing for birds? All right, number five. Why do movie makers put bars on the jails in movies that are so far apart that a big guy can squeeze through them? I want to know, why do they put them so far apart? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, that's number five from G-Bear. Number six from G-Bear. If you were to send a postcard to a friend with his address as the return address and his address as the addressee. Hey, is that a word? Addressee? Okay, if you're going to mail it to him, you put his address and a return address. How about that? If you put both his address, will it get delivered anyway? I want to know. Number seven is from Bill. I know that this is far from a lot of people's minds, but it does make you wonder. Do you ever wonder if the dollar bills that you get, the ones, the fives, the tens, the 20s, the hundreds, do you ever wonder if they've ever been in a stripper's butt? I want to know. Oh, that's kind of gross. Yeah, they say money is the dirtiest, the filthiest thing, has the most germs on it. So now I got you thinking, oh shit, is this, oh yeah, no pun intended there. Has this money been in a stripper's butt? Okay. Oh my God. Excuse me. Okay, this is shopping tip. Number 8 is from Bill, and it's a shopping tip for married folks. If you lose your wife in a big store like a department store, or grocery store, or Wally World, or one of them stores, if you lose her in the store, what you do is you find yourself an attractive woman and start talking to her, and your wife will appear out of nowhere. Isn't that so true? That's like you stop to take a break on the job and the boss shows up. Murphy's Law, I guess. It's like, yep, just go talk. You lose your wife in the store, just find you an attractive woman and start talking to her. Your wife will appear out of nowhere. Number 9 is from G-Bear. Wouldn't Costco be a good place to hide in a zombie attack? Because it's got concrete walls, no windows, plenty of food and drink, and zombies can't get in without a membership. And so, all right, that is going to do it for this week. Thanks, everybody, for supporting us. Welcome all you new subscribers. God bless everybody. Support your troops. Support your president. Things are starting to look better. Things are leveling off. By the end of the year, going into next year, I'm thinking we're going to be in pretty good shape as a country again. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless everybody. See you soon.